Hello, hello, my beautiful people. Oh my God. So it's been a long time since I've been wanting to do this training, but crazy life, but it is what it is. I am here. For those that don't know me, my name is Stephanie Pacheco. I'm a star director for Rolling Sets. Super excited to be here and super excited to be training today about multiple topics. I know these topics are mentioned so many times. These topics, we talk about it every single time. If you see me looking sideways, I'm looking at my notes, okay? But basically, it is really important for us to know these topics and to put it to work, okay? So the first thing I'm going to say, and the first thing I want to know, this is going to be your assignment. Okay. So the question is, and I want an answer. I want to know your answer because this is really important for your business. Okay. What is the why for you joining Scentsy? What is your why? You need to know what's your why because that's going to drive you to be bigger, be smaller, grow as a leader, or simply just stay as a Scentsy consultant, certified Scentsy consultant, which is not bad at all. One thing that is great about this business is that it doesn't matter what rank you are, you can make money. It doesn't matter your title, you can make money. It doesn't matter if you have someone below you or no people below you. If you haven't recruited no one, it doesn't matter because you can make money. Income disclosure just in case, but you can make a lot of money with Scentsy just by being you and working your business, which that's really important. Your business comes first. Yes, you can recruit. Yes, you can be a leader. Yes, you can work your butt off, but your business comes first at all times. Okay. I always tell everyone you have to focus on your business, your customer base, growing yourself, being genuine with your customers, showing up, being consistent. This is all the stuff that's really important for you to understand for your business. Your business comes first because as a leader, if you don't have your PRV in the table as a leader, your 500 PRV, you know what that means? You're not getting paid a title. So it doesn't matter what rank you are. You could be a superstar director. And if you don't have that 500 PRV in the bag, you know what's going to happen? You don't get paid for the people below you. You only get paid for what you do. That's the best part about this business. And that's why I always tell everyone that wants to join Scentsy, yes, I'm going to be your sponsor, but you know something? We don't make money off of you unless we put our butts to work. So that's why we always say your business comes first. Because if you are a leader, let's say you're a leader of 5 teamies, or you're a leader of 100 teamies, or you're a leader of 300 teamies, if you don't put your 500 PRV in, you're not going to get paid for no one but yourself. Which is goals, though, which is goals. You always want to get paid. That's why you always want to have great PRV, not because you want to show off or be on the Rolling Sense banner or be on the top 10 or have extreme PRV. You don't want just the shout out. You want more than just a shout out. You want to be that paycheck. You want to get that paycheck. Yes, you want to be that paycheck because you want to get to the next month on the 10th of the month and see that paycheck and be like, whoa, that paycheck. That paycheck was bomb. With or without recruit, it doesn't matter. That's why you can recruit whenever you want to. Since you start your business, you can start recruiting if you want to. Of course, it doesn't matter what you do. Maybe that person is going to help you and guide you into what's the best for your business. Maybe that person joins at the same time as you. They want you to be the sponsor and you both guide yourself to success. which is great. That's why you always have to focus on your business first. But you can recruit. All you have to make sure is that you're always growing that customer base, because when you grow their customer base, you grow the parties, you grow the addicted to Scentsy, you grow the consultants, your new recruits. You will always have people to join Scentsy just because you keep growing that customer base. Really important. Referrals are our best friends as Scentsy consultants. They are our best friends. So you always have to ask your friends, the people that are throwing your parties, your best friends, your family. Get business cards out there every single time. It doesn't matter if that person buys from me 4 times a month. It doesn't matter if that person buys one time every 6 months, every year. It doesn't matter. I always include 3 to 4 business cards inside the thank you mail. I always do thank you mail for my customers. It doesn't matter if they purchase $2. It doesn't matter if they purchase Scent Circle. It doesn't matter if they purchase the whole Scentsy website. I always have thank you mail. Why? Because you want your customers to come back to you. You always want those customers to want you. Remember, they are helping you. This business is not only about selling, this is about that connection that you're having with your customer, that connection that you're having with your recruit. It's that connection that's gonna build your customer base times 1,000%. I promise you that. That's why you have to focus on growing your customer base, which is eventually gonna grow your recruit game. The recruit game is everything. And how do you keep track of those happy meals? How do you keep track of these parties? What are you doing? What systems are you inputting into place so you can literally get all that you want? Are you tracking your monthly goals? Are you tracking the samples that you're giving out to customers? Are you tracking the happy mail? Are you tracking your Scentsy Club? Scentsy Club is the best. You know why it's the best? Simple reason, because it's not 100% guarantee, but 99.9% guaranteed PRV on the table for that month. Why are you waiting on showing your customers what Scentsy Club is, how can it work, how you get your own bars every single month, or every 2 months, or every 3 months, or however many times you do? You have to show your customers for them to understand what Scentsy Club is, correct? So why are you not showing them? Why are you not having your own Scentsy Club? Doesn't matter if it's at least one item that is a Scentsy wax bar that is discontinued, but we have our always get our bars, so you will get that bar forever and ever. Amen. Are you showing those customers? Are you giving some love to those customers that are doing Scentsy Club? I always send extra goodies for those that have Scentsy Club. Why I make Scentsy Club a big deal when I do Happy Meals? I go all out for my Scentsy Club. Anything that I have, these are all personal stuff that I have. If I want to gift out anything because it's my personal stuff, I can. Of course, you can. If you don't have anything to gift out, that is no problem. Give out thank you cards. Thank you goes a big, long way. Literally goes a long way whenever you're saying thank you and your customers are getting more than just bills on the mail, or they're getting ads on the mail, or things that they're not expecting on the mail. They don't like that. What they like, what our customers like, is the love, that Scentsy consultant love, that thank you for your help to our business. Thank you for helping me grow. Thank you for throwing a party. And send out stickers. Guys, you don't have to literally send out a wax bar as a free gift if you don't want to. You know what you can do? Something as simple as get candy, get them candy, get them stickers. Stickers are super cheap. A pack of 75 stickers are like $3. There's some that are $1.50. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm a sticker addict. You want to know why? because they're super cheap to get, they're super cheap to send, and it's amazing. Simple as this. I have this little binder. I bought this binder, I think it's on Amazon. Yes, on Amazon. I bought this binder on Amazon, and I bought the sheet protectors in Amazon as well. And all the stickers. These stickers, this 1, 2, 3, 4 things of sticker that I bought. These are new. I just got them. They were $1.50. Guys, that means you got 75 people that you can thank and send stickers for them to understand what the smell is like. You gotta get those testers on people's noses. You gotta get those scents on people's noses. Get them get into your business. Because if you're not showing your customers, what does it mean? It means that they're not knowing what it is. It means that they're not knowing what, they don't care what it is. So how are you keeping track of all this? Because it's important that when you're sending those samples to your customers or those happy mails, you're tracking what are you sending? What samples are you sending? Are you being generous on sending these samples? Are you being genuine to know, hey, they don't like flower smells, but I'm gonna send them a flower smell. Why are you sending a flower smell if they don't like flowers? If you don't know what they like, or you think they might like it, yes, you can do that. You can definitely do that. You know why you can definitely do that? Just because they might like it, they actually might do like it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you real fast all the goodies that I got for tracking multiple stuff. Okay, you always have to be tracking everything, guys. You cannot only just rely on your mind. Please don't rely on your mind. You know how many times I have relied on my mind? Not going very well. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. The first thing that I'm gonna show you guys is the monthly goals. So monthly goals, are you tracking to yourself what is your monthly goal? You always want to put it out there, put it out to the world. Make sure you're showing the way by saying, I want 2,000 PRV this month. I want at least 20,000 GWB. I want 2,000 GWB because I want to get to lead consultant. I want 25 so I can get to star consultant. I want to get to 5,000 GWB just because I want to make sure I'm almost close to that halfway mark to being a director. It doesn't matter what, you need to be showing those monthly goals. You need to put it out there, because if you're not putting your monthly goal out there, what does it mean? It literally means you're scared of those goals. Yes, you're going to be scared of those goals, but that makes you work harder to get those goals done. Okay, so I'm going to show you one. This is not mine. I grabbed it from a superstar director, but I'm going to show you this. Let me zoom it out a little bit. Let me share the screen. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Where is it? Right here. Okay, I know you guys are seeing this. So monthly goals. I have this on a binder, literally, not a binder. It's how is it called? The Happy Planner. I forgot the name. So I got my Happy Planner, and I do have the things to make whole. So I print this monthly goals, and I have my monthly goals. Okay, let me get it right there. See, I have my monthly goals written out of what I want to accomplish for this month. Yes, I always want to achieve my 2,000 PRV. Are you always tracking what your goals are? Are you always tracking how much PRV you want to achieve? How much TWV, how much GWV? AFL is active frontline. Are you literally having your frontline being active? Because you won't be able to grow your business if your frontline are not active. How many new teenies do you want? How many club members do you want? How many new customers do you want? I at least want 5 new customers a month. I always want to strive to have that new customer base, because those are the ones that are always going to start referring as soon as they get the goodies. They're going to take pictures. They're going to be excited. I'm not saying your old customers are not going to do that, but your new customers are going to do it even more because they're just new, you know? So super important for you to track your monthly goals, guys. You cannot just not track those monthly goals. And then when in the promotions, how many promotions do you want, or you want for your cut, for your new, for your recruits, etc. And then when you go to the right side at the end of the month, actually basically not at the end of the month, but when the next month starts, that our numbers start at 0 all over again, all you have to do is go to this actuals and write down what was your actual PRV, what was your actual TWV, what was your actual GWV, what's your actual active frontline, because you want to know if you're meeting those goals, if you have to push harder than you pushed last month, if you are having to do more happy meal, if you have to do more referrals, if you want to do a special, you can do a special. Those specials just have to be done privately, not publicly. Okay. And then on the bottom, the new teamies, their names, the new subscribers' names, the new customer names, etc. Those are the things that you have to focus. You have to focus on monthly goals, because if you don't have a monthly goal, let me stop sharing for a little bit. If you don't have a monthly goal, what are you doing with your life? Are you not showing your team? Are you not showing, let me see, sorry, I was closing out this. I'm not showing your team. Are you not showing your customers? You're pushing yourself to be your bestest. You probably are not. And if you're not pushing yourself to do better, your customers are not going to want to support you. They don't see your hustle. Your teenies are not going to want to hustle their hearts out either, because you're not working. You know where I'm going? If you're not working, your team is not going to want to work. Okay. That's what you have to focus on. Another thing is new customer log. With that monthly goals, you guys saw is how your customers, how many customers you want as your new customers, right? So I'm going to share my screen again. I'm going to show you this one. This is a new customer log. At least your goal should be 3 new customers a month. Always. You always want to have at least 3 new customers a month. And when you get more customers, of course, you always want to know what party they came from. Did they came from a party? Did they were referred by someone? You always want to know who referred you, because if you don't know who referred you, what the point, you know? Because you're not thanking that person that referred you to them, or they got a referral from someone. Where did they found you? They found you on Instagram. That means you're doing a great job on Instagram, and it shows that you're a Scentsy consultant. Did they find you on Facebook? How they found you on Facebook? Do you have a mutual friend in common that someone referred you? You know, that referral means everything. Okay, because if not, our business don't grow if we're not getting those referrals and we're not getting this new customers. You want to know how many customers you're getting a month. You need to be tracking it. So here, new customer log for what month? Your goal is 3 a month at least. And I do have that one. Right here. I already got some filled out. Yes, some are from parties. Some of them are not from parties. Some of them are personal friends. Some of them are referrals from personal friends. So those are the ones that you have to focus on. Those that are being referred to you by friends. Those are the ones that you got to thank. You can thank them by making a post. You can thank them by sending a thank you mail. You can send them by getting samples out, or a little gift just as a scent circle, something, anything that you got. That's what you give your customers. Okay. That's what you have to focus on. But you have to know your new customers. You have to know who started this Scentsy smell journey of being your customer. You have to know who are your newbies. That way you can treat them right. You can treat, hey, don't get me wrong. My oldies, they always get treated right too. Doesn't matter if you're new or you're old, you're always going to get treated right. But if it's a new customer, you want them to see everything, you know, you want them to understand your passion and your hustle and your drive and all that stuff, you know. So it's really important for you to show them that you want this, and you have to be tracking it. Okay. Another thing that you need to be tracking, let me stop sharing this. See if I can find it. I forgot to bring this one up. So another thing that you want to track is your calendar. You have to have a plan your calendar. That's what I want. Okay, let me see. Trying to see, where do I have that one? Found it. Okay. It's opening. Let me drink some. Okay, so whenever you have your business, okay, sometimes it might be your only teaming. Maybe you have a team of one, which is yourself. Maybe you have a team of two, which is yourself and someone else. You always need to be planning ahead, and you have to be front loading a calendar. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter how, but you need to be your front loading your calendar, okay? With parties, with mail outs, with everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Is this one? Okay, there's two different things that I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm going to show you first the daily Scentsy planning calendar. Okay, share my screen. Here. Okay, so this, not mine, I repeat, this is another superstar director or a director that showed it. I fell in love with it. I love it. Okay, so daily Scentsy planning calendar. If you are not sure how to plan your calendar, your every day, what do you have to do every single day, or what is best for you every single day, or you don't know where to start, you don't know what to do, you're confused, you got so much stuff, and so on and so forth, you need to stop and organize yourself. How is the best way to organize yourself? Is having this. I have this as a check mark. I'm going to put it on rolling scent so you guys can modify it. This is a Word document, so you can modify it. For example, I don't use Maven/AIM. I don't use it, so I can delete this. I just left it. I just printed it on one time, and I have it here. So daily Scentsy planning. Monday, let's say follow-up day. Your Tuesday is your team training day. Your Wednesday is your booking parties day. Thursday are growing your business day. Friday is Friday, and then you're good connecting. Your Sunday is you're prepping for the week. Your Saturday is, it could be your day off. You don't have to work your business 24/7, you know. If you want to, you can, but you don't have to. So your Saturday is to whatever you want to do that day or have it off. But this is important for you to be planning out your weeks. You cannot just go, hey, I'm going bananas. This is what I'm doing. Here you go. You know, yes, I am starting to work on this myself, because you can always start from zero. Guys, you don't always have to have it together. It doesn't matter if you're star director or superstar director. It doesn't matter if you're superstar director or a certified consultant. You always have to organize yourself, and you can start from zero. Yes, you can start from zero. Maybe the tracking system that you had didn't work. Maybe you're not a paper person and it doesn't work for you. Maybe you're more of a technology person and you need to have this all online. Yes, it doesn't matter. Organize yourself. Start from zero. Get everything all over again. It doesn't matter. Okay. So start from zero. Get everything checked from this list. And I'm pretty sure, you know what you're going to do? Succeed. Okay. For those that do have teamies, really important, those lead consultants and above, this is thebomb.com. I fell in love with this 1,000% because it organized completely how I work my business with my teamies. And I have felt that it has shown me more. It has literally shown me more of myself as a leader and showed me more of my team and how they're working. So I have it, and every time I check something out, I feel so accomplished. You can have it on your computer and check it out. You can have it printed and check it out. You can just have it. I wouldn't suggest having it in your mind and check it out, because you won't remember. But basically here, The first of the month, send out will cancel email. If you have someone that is going to cancel, send them an email, let them know, hey, you're about to cancel. It's because you haven't been active for a period of time of 12 months, consecutive months, etc. Clean up the team page, post new banner with teamies, so on and so forth. This is really great, and it shows you the first of the month, the 10th of the month, the 15th of the month, and the end of the month. But then on the bottom, it shows you week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. Yes. Let me stop sharing. Yes, being a leader is complicated. Yes, it is worth it. I promise you, it is completely worth it to be a leader. Not only for the paycheck, let me get my notes up. Not only for the paycheck, but by the people you are growing, by the business that you're growing. Because if people see you succeed, they're going to want to join you because you're succeeding. You know, they're not going to want to join you if you're not succeeding. If you're showing them how you're growing, how you're promoting, how your paycheck is, how you're earning incentives, and how you're training, and how you're going to be there for your team. You know, if you're not being there for your team, how would you want your team to feel? How do you think your team is going to feel when they see that you're not being there for them? They're not going to feel pumped up. They're not going to feel this drive. They're not going to feel this joy of wanting to be more. You know, they're always going to want to just do what they can, and that's it, not push themselves to the limit, you know. And that's why you always have to be the greatest leader that you can be. Okay, I'm literally going page by page on everything that I got on my happy planner, because I want you guys to see everything that I got and reciprocate or do how you guys ever want to do. I really don't mind if you literally grab my same forms and work it out. You got this. It doesn't matter. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys my Scentsy Club mail out tracker. I created this myself. So this is my tracker, and nowhere all the scribble and scrabble. But this is my tracker. Let me open it. I'm going to open it. Okay, let me zoom it out a little bit so you guys can see it. And I'm going ahead and share my screen. I know I'm sharing my screen a lot, but I want you guys to see all these forms. Okay. Okay, so my Scentsy Club mail out. This was the one that I did for September. Of course, this is empty because I print it out and I do it myself. Okay, what do I do with my Scentsy Club people? It doesn't matter if you have one person on that month, guys. Put your booty to work and do something special for them. You guys think I started with 10 Scentsy Clubs? No, I only started with one. Myself. I started with one. So Scentsy Club mail out. Basically, you want to know what is the frequency that they have their Scentsy Club, if it's monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly. Why you want to know this? Because you want to know how many times your customer are buying from you. What's the processing day? That so you personally know when that order was processed, and when your customer obviously should around be getting the order. And as well, you want to know how long it's taking you to send that thank you mail to them. You can do every single thank you mail at the end of the month. You can do it right away. It doesn't matter how, just make it happen. Okay. The name, obviously, you want to know the name of the person and how much PRV is it giving you. Okay. And on the bottom, I try to have all my Scentsy Clubs the same, like have the same items. If I'm gonna do one wax bar, I'll probably do probably the same scent, or create my own wax bar. Okay, because I create my own wax bars by literally melting the regular wax bars, just melting them and putting it on little clam shells that I bought on Amazon, and creating a personal label for them and sending it to my Scentsy Club. I kind of always want to have the same Scentsy Club for everyone. So, like for example, last month, let me give you guys an example of what I sent last month. Last month, I wrote down, I sent a brochure, a bracelet of the scented bracelet that we had for the summer collection. I send a little scent cup that we get with the whiff box. Doesn't have to be nothing out of the extraordinary. A room spray, a counter clean, a clothesline Scentsy Fresh, and candy, extras, flyers, next month's specials, etc. It doesn't matter how many people you got on your Scentsy Club. You should be tracking what you're sending them and try and send them all the same thing. Why you want to send them all the same thing? See, here you put all the information, and then on the bottom you put what all the items that you put on every single club. Let me. Okay, there you go. Okay, so Scentsy Club, basically all you have to do is literally track all the Scentsy Clubs that you got going on, because you want to always make sure that you're tracking those Scentsy Clubs. And on the bottom, literally all you have to do is add what you thinks you gave to your customers in your Scentsy Club. Okay, not only you're tracking your new customers, not only you're tracking your scent of the month, which I'm going to show you guys right now. Not only you're going to track what you're sending for Happy Mail, you have to track everything that you're sending out the door, because if not, you're just sending money out the door, which it doesn't make any sense that you're just wasting money. If you're wasting money, let me know. I grab that money for you. You know, you have to focus. Let me stop sharing. You have to focus on literally tracking all this stuff and understanding when you're tracking all this stuff that you're reciprocating this to other people, and like your teamies, or to make sure you're following up with your customers and letting them know, because obviously all these systems are made for you to be tracking and for you to know, hey, contact your customer. You want to know when you send out this Happy Mails to your customers, you want to know, hey, why are you sending them? So whenever you message them, they know this is personal. They know this is not a, hey, I just threw whatever I wanted and I don't know what I sent you, but here you go. This is what you get. You know, you want to be tracking, because your customers are going to feel special when you are saying them, hey, how about that counter clean? Did you like it? Did you use it? Oh, you can use it in every single surface on except this surfaces, etc. You want to have that conversation with them, not just only, hey, this is what I sent you. Hey, what do you think about your Happy Mail? They're gonna be like, oh, I like that blue scent that you sent me. We got a bunch of blue scents on summer. I love that orange red color scent that you sent me. I think 99% of our wax bars are literally for fall winter are like orange/red. So I'm telling you guys, you need to be tracking all this stuff. With that, of course, you need to be tracking if you're sending monthly mail outs. I'm gonna go ahead and open the other. I'm gonna share every single stuff that I use, guys, because it has worked for me. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen. Scent of the month mail out. Okay, so I do scent of the month mail out every single month. Okay, how do I do it? I grab at least 90 days. I go to my orders tab, my history tab, and I click on 90 days. When I click on my 90 days, I start writing down all the customers, sample month, date that you sent the samples, because you want to know approximately how long it's going to take for them to get it. And then obviously the name of the person, if they're local or not local. These are all Word documents, guys. You can adjust it to whatever your needs are. You can change it, add columns, take columns out if you think it's best for your business. I really don't care at all what you do with this. Okay, I'm gonna post it on the Rolling Stones team, and you want to be tracking these mail outs. Okay, so last order date, you want to know how many times they order. So for example, I have my scent of the month. I got multiple pages, guys. It doesn't matter how many pages you got. I got multiple pages, okay? And all I do is I just write the date and how many times, how many times they are buying from me and what is the last order that they made with me. And I want to make sure my customers have what they deserve. Are they buying from you every month? Are you going to send them every month the same thing? No, we're probably going to send, obviously, previous scent of the month if they had only bought one time from you. If they have bought previously from you, make sure you're sending the scent of the month, maybe more business cards. You always want to send more business card, extras. And on the extras is whatever you literally put extra on that scent of the month mail out that you sent out. If you sent a special flyer, if you sent the scent of the month for previous month, because obviously this mail outs are focused mostly on the next month or the month that you are in and that you're sending. Okay, I usually, what I do, I just grab regular, my information is here, I just grab a regular envelope, and what I do with the regular envelope, I put a flyer, grab a flyer, grab a set, grab a business card, fold it up, put it in an envelope, put a sticker on it, boom, out the door. Guys, you don't have to complicate your life. You don't have to complicate your life. Or if you don't want to do it this way, like you don't want to send to all your customers that have bought from you in the past 90 days, you can do 30 days, you can do 60 days. You can literally tell them, just go on your Facebook page or on your Instagram, hey, who wants a sample? That's all you have to do. And if they want a sample, track it. All you have to do literally is go in this, put their information, last order date, none, because they maybe have never ordered from you. None. They have never ordered from you before. That's easy peasy. And then on the side, you're gonna follow up. What is your follow-up? You gotta follow up with your customers. You cannot just send something and just not talk to them, because you're wasting money. You're wasting money and you don't want to waste money. That's why you always have to track everything that you're sending out. Okay, so that is literally my scent of the month mail and how I work my scent of the month. Okay, let's say you have a new customer, like I show you the new customer log, and let's say that customer, that's what it is. Okay, let's say that new customer said, hey, I would love to try some Scentsy goodies. I have never tried Scentsy before. And then you start going crazy. Oh my God, I need to send you samples. I need to send you the catalog. I need to send you this. I need to send you that. Are you tracking those samples that you're sending? How are you tracking those samples that you're sending? So I created this pretty form that I am in love with. Okay, this is sample tracking. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I know, guys, it's a lot of forms that I got, but you know what? It has helped me follow up with my customers. It has helped me not throw money out there just like crazy people throwing money out there. Okay, so how would I share this that you guys can see it? Okay, you can see the top part. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. All these forms are going to be in the Rolling Scents team page. Okay, there you go. So this right here, samples tracking form. What I was doing before, it was just going to my calendar and writing down their name and everything that I was giving them. But I found it to be annoying because then I had to go back on the calendar and see what I was giving them, etc. And it was like just a hassle. And I was like, I need something that it's all going to be on the same page. I need something that I can go back just one time and see everyone that I have sent customer samples. Okay, so what did I do? Customer name. You always want to know your future customer's name. Who are you sending obviously the sample to? Date mailed. You want to know when you're sending this or when you're giving it out to a local customer, because you want to know how long it's probably going to take them to either contact you or you contact them, how long it's going to take for them to receive it, etc. So it's super important. For example, if it's a local person, I just put local and the day that I met up with them and I gave them the samples. Over here, all that I do is highlight. I highlight right here. If I gave them a catalog, I gave them a room spray that it was autumn road trip, and I write right beside it, I write what scent is it. That's why you see those big spaces in each one. I highlight just the abbreviated versions. I highlight that and I write down what did I send them, because it's important for you to know what scent are you sending them. Not only what item are you sending them, is what scent are you sending them, you know? So on felt samples, obviously, because I have a lot of people in Puerto Rico, a lot of friends in hot states. I live in Alaska, but not everybody that I have is from Alaska. So of course I am sending wax sample when it's winter time. It is kind of winter time here in Alaska, but not everybody and not everywhere else, you know. So I'm not going to send wax sample because it will melt on its way to them. But so I send a lot of felt samples. That's why you see that the felt sample area is bigger. All I do is literally write down all the felt samples scents that I sent them, because I want to know. And the stickers, let's say, make it yours, guys. Make this form yours. If you feel even better making this form yours, go ahead, change it, do whatever you want to. If you send out more stickers that felt samples, you can just adjust this to your liking. I don't mind it at all. But keep track of these customers. And then every single item that you send them, did they order? You want to know if by you sending those samples, did they order? How much PRV they ordered? Okay, you want to know how much PRV they ordered, because at the end of this, you want to know if it was worth it. You want to know if it was worth it giving that amount of samples of how much ever samples you gave them, or what scents are like the most popular scents that people love, etc. And you want to know how much PRV you're getting out of sending the samples, because you're not just want to send out the samples and that's it, you know, guys. You want to send the samples and you want the customer to be buying from you. Okay, so that's why you're tracking it, and you want to know, did they order when you gave them the samples? Because obviously you can get people that are just wanting the samples and that's it, right? Don't blame me if I go to Sam's or Costco and I don't get samples. I do buy, of course. I do buy from Sam's or Costco. But don't tell me you're not going to Sam's or Costco and buying you some or getting you some samples. I'm pretty sure we all do. So you always want to make sure, did they order because they love that scent? How much PRV was it? And then you're following up the next month, every 2 months, and then every 3 months. After 3 months, I would say just let them go. Let them go. We're probably going to have a new catalog by the time you're following up with them once again. Okay. Or if the month is almost done, you'll go back and say, hey, the scent is about to go because we're about to have a new catalog, etc. Okay. So this is my sample tracking form. That's why I always say it's super important for you to have a tracking form of what you're sending as samples. Okay. Another tracking form that I got is my customer tracking form. Okay, this has a bunch of information. My customer tracking form. Okay, I think I do have this one in Rolling Sense already. I find it to be the best. I love tracking these stuff. Okay, so this is the sample one. Oh, I closed the wrong one. Let me open it again. Okay. Okay, I messed up on this one and I saved it. Oopsie, that was my fault. So I cannot show you this form. I will just show you one that I have on hand because I saved it on top. I was making from this form is where I got my sample tracking form. So I saved it on top of it. It is what it is, you know, but I have it here. Customer tracking form. Oh, wait. I printed it yesterday. Now I'm curious. Give me one sec. Is it this one? I literally printed it. I got it right here. Ignore me. Is it mine? Yes, it is. Ignore me. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. And I'm gonna show you there you go. This is my customer tracking form. I got empty one right here. So my customer tracking form, super important for you to be tracking what you're sending to your customers. So this obviously looks a lot like the sample tracking form. Yes, because you are sending your customers maybe more, obviously, because they're already your customers. You're sending more than what you're sending to regular people that are wanting just samples. Okay, you want to know the customer name. So this form, when do I use this form? This is important. I use the form when they buy from me. Okay, super important. This form is literally for tracking mail outs. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. Okay, so you want to make sure this form is literally for you to be tracking everything that you're sending out to your customers. This is mostly used, I use it actually. I just literally use it for whenever the customer purchased from me. Okay, let's say Mariegi bought from me, right? She bought from me today and I want to send a thank you mail. Okay, so I'm gonna put her name on customer name. After that, I'm gonna put the order total. Usually with order total, I don't include the shipping because you guys know that we don't get paid for shipping. So if we don't get paid for shipping, why would we put the order total there? You know, you want to, what I do technically, I go by the amount, whatever I gift my customers, I go by the amount that they actually purchase from me. Okay. I am not just crazy sending stuff. Okay, I am sending stuff intentionally. So okay, customer name, you obviously put the customer name. After that, you put the total. I put the total without the shipping. Okay, because obviously we don't get paid on the shipping. Last order, you want to know when your customer last ordered from you. They may be ordered from you last month, like not last month, but this is a monthly tracker. Okay, this tracker I use it monthly. So when your customer last order, maybe they last ordered, maybe that because you really want to know how many times in a month they have ordered from you, or if they order 3 times in a row. You want to know all this stuff because it all depends on what are you going to send them. Obviously the person that buys from you $20, which is no problem at all, guys, anybody can buy you a scent circle. I don't care how much you buy from me. I will always send you a happy meal. But let's say you purchase $3, a difference than a person that purchased $150. Of course, all this is going to be more filled out if you purchase $150 from me compared to if you bought only $10. Of course, I'm still going to send you something, but not as much because you want to treat your VIPs, which your VIPs are those people that are spending or partying with you, that are spending $150 every month or a month, you know, so you want to treat them right. So let's say they ordered 3 times in a row, or their last order, let's say with this one, I wanted to know how much this person ordered from me. So I got this person. So I got this person right here, and she ordered from me this amount of time. So and that was August, yeah, August, July, June, May, and I was tracking those months. And I wanted to know how much every time she is buying from me. And because you don't want to send your customers the same thing, that's when you come right here. Let's say they're an old customer. Are you sending the catalog how many times? You don't want to send the catalog 3,000 times. So that's why this tracker is going to help you out, because whenever they buy from you again, all you have to do is go back to this tracker and see, let me see what I have sent them before on the prior months. You're not going to want to send them the same scent, the same item, you know? If you're sending them a room spray sample of Autumn Road Trip, I don't want to send them the same scent all over again. Yes, you can send, let's say, counter clean, and you are sending different scents. That is no problem, but you don't want to send them the same scent of the same item, because it's not opening up nor broadening their purchase, okay? Because they're not smelling no more scents. They're not trying other products. That's why right here you see it says catalogs, product list, or showcase brochure. If you don't have catalogs, just send a product list or send them a showcase brochure. If that person buys from me a lot, I tend to send, okay, the first time I send them a catalog. If it's a new catalog, of course, I send them another catalog. And if they refer me a lot, I tend to send catalogs, not every single time, but the majority of the time, because I want that catalog to get out of their hands and into a friend's hands, okay? And if this catalog, if I already know I'm sending a lot of catalog, what I do, I just got a showcase brochure. Showcase brochure are super small and super cheap to send, because it's literally 4 pages and it's super thin and extremely thin. All I have to do is fold it in half, make sure it has your label. I fold it in half. I put it in on a little folder. I send it to them in a mail bag thingy majiggy, and that's it for super cheap. I can send this for about $1 using stamps.com. I can send this for about $1.35 with stamps.com because it's flat. Okay, and I can set a couple felt samples with this in a scent circle for $1 and some change. You don't have to go to the post office and be broke, you know. So that's why I always want to know if I send them a catalog, because they can see the whole thing big with all the scents, even though the showcase brochure has it, but it's bigger. It's like more, wow, a catalog. A product list, I want to know if that product list, they can maybe share it with people, or a showcase brochure because they can maybe have it on hand or give it to someone else, etc. Okay, what are you sending them? Are you being intentional with what you're sending them? They bought, let's say they bought washer lifts, and you're like, you know what, I want them to love, I just saw, sorry, I just looked at the chat. Okay, do you send a happy mail or a thank you mail every time they buy you something? Yes. So yes, Mariagi, yes, I do send happy mail I do happy mail every month, like the scent of the month. I do it every month. And thank you mail, I do try to wait. So for example, let's say the customer bought from me today, but I am doing all my monthly mail outs at the end of the month, because usually I try to not overdo myself and do mail outs every single day, because you will get overwhelmed. So let's say you're gonna just focus on, okay, let's, at the first of the month, I'm going to send mail outs. At the 15th of the month, I'm going to send the monthly mail out. And the 30th or 31st of the month, the last day of the month, I'm going to send the mail out. So all you literally do is focus on, okay, I'm going to do my mail outs on the last day of the month. And what I do, you can track it with this form. How many times did they bought from you? Did they bought a lot from you? And that's when you start organizing yourself. But at the beginning, when I started doing monthly mail out, like doing regular mail outs, yes, I was sending every time they bought from me. But I saw myself being very overwhelmed with having to be in my office doing this, and I'm doing my master's degree. So it was kind of too overwhelming for me. So what I started doing, it was like, okay, I'm going to focus at the end of the week because I had a lot of customer buying every week from me. You can do every 2 weeks. I would say every 2 weeks and send a happy mail. Let's say Jenny. I have a customer that's called Jenny. Jenny has like 2 Scentsy clubs. One is every month, the other one is every bi-monthly. And she buys from me every month, nonstop every month. I have tried her to join. She's not joining. So she buys minimum about 3 times a month. I usually, before this and before I organized a little bit of myself, I always had literally, I was sending 3 different mail outs. But what I did, because I was starting to do it at the end of the month or the mid-month, I now send one big box that covers basically all her purchases, her Scentsy clubs, her mail, her regular purchase thank you mail that I do for them, etc. But I do send them. It all depends on how much they're buying from me. If by the end of the month they have bought $200, I obviously gonna spoil them. Okay. And if by the end of the month they have only bought one time, I obviously send them what they bought from me, because of course you're not in the business of losing money. So that's why I always want to make sure you're tracking this things that you're sending, because you don't want to lose money. You want to gain money and you want to know what you're sending them if you're being intentional with them. So that's when this comes in and you're focusing on, oh, Scentsy Fresh, okay, they bought washer whiffs. I want them to, let's say they bought washer whiffs. What do? I send them a sample of laundry liquid. They already bought dryer discs. Oh, they bought dryer disc. Let me send them a sample of washer whiffs and a sample of laundry liquid so they can have both. They have all 3 things and they can have the whole experience. They bought a hand cream. Oh, let me give them a hand soap so they can try the whole experience of what the whole body things are with Scentsy. You know what I mean? That's why I always want to know what they bought. At the same time, I'm being intentional with sending them stuff. Okay. And then obviously you're not going to send pet shampoo or freshen up pup or detangling spray if you don't have a pet. That's what I'm saying. With you have to be intentional. Why are you going to send a pet shampoo to someone that doesn't have a pet? That's where I'm come from when you are getting to know your customers as well. It's not only, hey, I'm just sending you this and that's it. Full size product. If you ever sent them a full size product, like for example, if they bought a laundry liquid and a washer whiffs and they did not buy the laundry love bundle, what I do is I send them, I grab a dryer disc that I bought, and it's a 2-pack. I just rip it apart and I have 2 gifts. I put a sticker on it saying like, hey, this is how you use your dryer disc and all the good, like all the information on how to use your dryer disc. And all you have to do is send them that. And they're getting the whole experience. It doesn't have to be a huge gift, guys. It's whatever you have on hand. It's whatever you have. That's what you're giving them. We're not in the business of losing money. We're in the business of making that money, making that buck. That's why you don't focus on, hey, I have to send them a big thing. Oh my God. No, guys, send them what you have. Do what you can with what you have. Okay. And following up, you always have to follow up with them, because if you're not following up, you're losing money. Okay. That's another form that I do got. Let me see what I got. Let me see what else do I got. I think, let me see. Oh, let me stop sharing this. There you go. Stop sharing here. And let me go to my notes again. So a little bit of going back. So I talked about how you keep track of your monthly goals. I'm going to show again okay. How do you keep track of your monthly goals and what do you want as monthly goals? Okay. You always go above and beyond. The other thing was the planning your calendar, your daily calendar or your team calendar. I talked about that. All these forms, I'm gonna put them on Rolling Sense so you guys can have it. Okay, another thing, there you go. Another thing that we talked about was new customer log. You always want to have a goal of at least having 3 new customers. Okay. The other thing that we talked about was Scentsy Club mail out. I usually do the same for everyone that's on my Scentsy Club. I do wait almost until the end of the month to finish this. We do have a new tab on our orders tab that says Scentsy Club, and it shows you when the clubs are being submitted. So Scentsy Club mail out for September, and then your Scentsy mail out. Let me get on my Scentsy mail out. Your Scentsy monthly mail out, which is the scents that I am, the scent of the month that I am sending. Another one is the samples tracking form that I showed you guys. And the other one is the customer mail out tracking form. All these forms, I'm going to be putting them on Rolling Sense because it is important for you guys to have a system of how you're working your business. And when you start having a system, you're going to see how positively it's going to impact your business. Okay. And another thing that I really want to focus that you guys need to understand is you always have to have a party open. Always use those rewards to get to your customers. Use those rewards to get freebies for your customers. I know you love Scentsy. I am tracking you want every single warmer that we got. Believe me when I tell you, I feel you. I know I 100% feel what you feel. You always want to have every single Scentsy warmer ever. But are you focusing on those that are helping you get those warmers for free? Are you focusing on at least sending a scent circle to your customer? Are you making sure you're sending, hey guys, you can get so many waxes, so many samples from this wax, so many samples. I tend, like I told you guys, I tend to do felt samples. I do have a Cricut machine, so I do make my own felt samples. Yes. You see how cute it looks, so cute. So this is the October scent of the month, and I did this. This whole little bin is full of scent of the month, and I only use 2 bars. And I do get my scent of the month bundle that we have as consultant, my scent of the month subscription. I do get that. So from 9 bars that I get, I only use 2 wax bars, and I did this and wax samples for my local customers because I'm growing my my local customers. So I do have wax samples for my local customers, and I made all this bin. In total for 2 bars, I made about more than 100 samples just with 2 wax bars. That's 8 cubes. So that's what, 16? So from 16 little cubes, I made over 100 samples. Guys, it takes this much to make samples. It takes this much to grow your business space. It takes this much to grow your business space. I showed this at the beginning of the Zoom, and I will put the link. This is a binder from Amazon, and I do have all my stickers in here. I'm a stickerholic, so bear with me. Stickers. Literally, you can get, sorry, my leg is wouldn't you can get, for example, and I'm going to show you guys again, this, and this, all these 4. Right now, if you go into the workstation and you go into the consultant store and you find these ones are like the body stickers. They're $1.50, and they include 72 stickers. That is 72 people that you can cover 4 samples with only $1.50. It is, you can do everything with a small amount of money. We are not in the business of losing money. We're in the business of making money. So start small, start simple, get those stickers out, grab some stickers. When you buy a pack of stickers that is 75 stickers for $3, even in a regular price is only $3. So all you have to do is get those Scentsy smells up the people nose on under the people's noses, and you will see how your thing is gonna impact. You're gonna see how your business is gonna grow and how your customer base is gonna grow. Okay, so I think that is everything that I have to talk to you guys about. I'm gonna stop the recording and I'm gonna see if you guys have any questions. So let me stop the recording.